Text and Test 7, page 154, question 7. Find the area under the shaded regions. So we have three shaded regions here. We have a new region between -1 and 0, between 0 and 3, and between 3 and 4. The equation of our curve is 3x minus x squared. Our area is going to look something like this. So the area will be equal to 3x minus x2 integrated between the limits of 0 minus 1 plus 3x minus x squared integrated between the limits of 3, 0, 3x minus x squared integrated between the limits of 4 and 3. First off, we integrate 3x minus x squared. We get 3x squared over 2 minus x cubed over 3. Returning the limits, this is what we get. Between 0 and -1, 3x squared over 2 minus x cubed plus over 3 plus between 3 and 0, 3x squared over 2 minus x cubed over 3 plus between the limits of 4 and 3, 3x squared over 2 minus x cubed over 3. Split it into three sections, it'll be easier to handle. So between 0 and -1. Subbing in our 0, we get 3 multiplied by 0 squared over 2 minus 0 cubed over 3 minus 3 multiplied by -1 squared over 2 minus -1 cubed over 3. First section, we get 0. Second section is minus 3 over 2 plus 1 over 3, which is equal to minus 11 over 6. So that gives the first section the area to be 11 over 6 units squared. So into our second section, between 3 and 0. So subbing in our 3 and 0, we get 3 multiplied by 3 squared over 2, minus 3 cubed over 3, minus 3 multiplied by 0 squared over 2, minus 0 cubed over 3. So our second section is going to return a 0. Our first section, we get 27 over 2 minus 27 over 3, which is 9 over 2. So the area of the second section between 3 and 0 is 9 over 2 units squared. On to our final section, between the limits of 4 and 3. Subbing in our 4 and subbing in our 3, we get 3 multiplied by 4 squared over 2, minus 4 cubed over 3, minus 3 multiplied by 3 squared over 2 minus 3 cubed over 3. Calculating these, we get 24 minus 64 over 3 minus 27 over 2 minus 27 over 3. This will give us 8 over 3 minus 9 over 2, which is minus 11 over 6. So that gives us the area of the third section between 4 and 3 to be equal to 11 over 6 units squared. Adding up our three sections, so we have 11 over 6 plus 9 over 2 plus 11 over 6, and this is equal to 8 1/6 units squared.